Yokuyokoso. Yokuyokoso. Yeah. Now, honestly, I don't know why I'm streaming this. Because I am, like, mega tired. That's fine. I'll be rigging... Well, it's almost done, really. But this is my friend's model. As you can see, she's got physics. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see the physics. Nope, you cannot see the physics. Hold on. I'm gonna change the... Let's just use the... Oopsie. Not window capture. Let's just use display capture so you guys can see the physics. You can see she's got physics. Alright, nice. I hope I can, like, rig the physics properly. Because with streaming and then Live2D together, it's kind of like a bad combo. Anyways, yeah. I'm not planning to stream... Whoopsie. But, yeah, I'm not planning to stream for very long anyway. Alright, there. Hold on. I'm just, like, switching between, like, display capture and window capture. Deciding on display capture so you guys can see physics. Yeah. I'm really sorry this stream is, like, late. There, alright. Got physics. And I think, my mic quality should be a lot better because I finally fiddled with the settings and voice meter instead of just leaving it as is. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's see if this works. I'm not entirely sure if this streaming setup will work. Not much of a setup. It's more of like how well can Live2D work with me streaming. Alright. So I've already rigged most of the bangs. Hi Dan, Yokuyokoso. I missed you. Gosh, I'm so sorry for like just dipping out of existence. I just got so overwhelmed by like life in general, you know? Like, it's almost finals week, so unprecedented school requirements. Well, they were precedented. I'm just really bad at managing my time. Yeah. So let's get to, well, let's see if the physics look good. Because if they look good now, maybe I should exaggerate the tiny things. This one. Maybe I should exaggerate it further. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So with this rigging system, I kind of have to like add deformers and deformers inside deformers, which is not very fun, but that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a very fun academic time for any of us. All right. I might have to close Discord actually. Hold on. Yeah. Just so that Live2D just runs a tad bit better. That's fine. I don't know why there's an error in the log. That's fine. All right. Let's add deformers to everything. Yay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add 10 billion deformers to. I'm gonna add a deformer to this. All back here. One. All right, that's okay. We've got long. You guys can tell that I'm like back to like my tired state from before I went on like my 2-week break. Yeah. I don't know what else to say to that. I am tired. But I have been busy with Live2D for the past, I don't know, 2 weeks. Because I'm now a Live2D papa to like currently just one VTuber. And that's Asmodee. Alright. I think a bot found us. That's fine. That's fine. A bot found us. I'm not gonna bother with it. Create. Wait. Okay. 3. Wait. Oh, that's one too many. The elbow's better, actually. It's not as bad. Because yesterday it was like a little bit bad. And it's a lot better now, actually. It's not painful. But like you can tell that something happened. Like there's a like it's super like I guess faint. But there is like a lingering numbness there. Yeah. I'm a papa now. I'm a Live2D papa. Asmodee. I retweeted some of their tweets. Go follow them. My first child. This will be my second. Actually, technically, Asmodee. I don't know the nickname because they haven't debuted yet. But Asmodee is actually technically my second child because I already did model art and rigging for a different model, but they don't stream anymore. Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to show their model anyway. Go back here for Sway. But yeah, this will technically be my third child, but officially second child. Which is funny because when I started this whole VTubing business, I never thought that I'd be like the very least interested in doing Live2D stuff, like doing models for other people. Are back there. And Sway. Yeah, support my first child. Here's the thing, right? So we're friends. And I wasn't really commissioned, quote unquote, to do the model. The story goes, I don't know if Asmodee, please forgive me for sharing the story, but it is a very funny story. But basically, like initially, story starts that They were just gonna ask me for advice on how to do Live2D. I'm gonna select all of this. So they were just asking me for advice, like how do I do this? How do I do that? Here, one. And that was the plan, I was just gonna guide them, teach them the ways, but they were gonna do the rigging by themselves. What ended up happening was not even 15 minutes into them working on the rigging, they went like, V, I give up. But prior to that, I already told them, if you have any difficulties with Live2D, if you feel like it's just not for you to do, just tell me and I'll rig the entire thing for you. And, well, we hit that point. And so they just said, help. And I was like, yo, say no more, fam. Send the model to me and I'll work on it. And then they were like, all right, I'll just send you the PSD because I don't trust myself with how I did the deformers or whatever. And yeah, that's how I inadvertently ended up with my first Live2D child. All right, we've got the back hair sway parameters now. All right. I should probably actually change the music to lo-fi and lo-fi girl instead of this lo-fi radio 24/7. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I'll edit the video description later anyway. I won't change it anymore because I like this playlist. Anyways, let's just get to work on the physics. So prepare one's way. Oh. Yeah, 6 is fine. Oh wait, I forgot. I have to subdivide the I have to subdivide the mesh. Just so that it's not super clunky when it deforms. Yeah, there we go. I keep forgetting to do this for the hair because everything else gets deformed. I do the meshes usually at the very start of rigging, before I even do deformers and stuff. But for the back hair, I was like, you know what? I'll do that later. I'm not focusing on it now. It's just gonna make my file size bigger than necessary right now. And now I have to do it. Oh, why is it concentrated there? I have to delete some of these vertices actually. Yeah, this is an unnecessary amount of vertices. to connect. Yeah, that's fine. That was like an absurd amount of vertices. Oh, Yokuyokoso. ありがとう、姉ちゃん。ありがとう、姉さん or 姉ちゃん. You want me to call you 姉ちゃん? Thank you. I'm glad you think I'm cute. I am cute. Cute little burb who suffers with Live2D and art and has a bad elbow. Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, if the physics is anything to go by, rigging is fun, but it is hard. Yokuyokoso. Yes, rigging is definitely like not. There's definitely a learning curve. Definitely a learning curve, but like after you get that initial learning curve, and then after you like get past that big learning curve, like really steep learning curve, it's a continuous like upward slope of learning. Because it is quite overwhelming. You're like, oh my gosh, how detailed does this have to be? I don't think it has to be this detailed, right? But like it is. It like you'd think, oh, I'm not gonna need that many deformers. That's so unnecessary. No, you will. Because it's gonna be really hard if you don't like do your deformers properly, or like if you don't study it well. Let's do the hair sway. You know, most people. Oh boy, the lag is coming. Anyways, you know, most people would probably do this on the mesh itself. This one, like they would just add this and then deform it. And yeah, it does make life a lot easier. Hold on, you gotta like most people would probably like do this, and it would probably save people a lot of time in doing like physics and stuff, because usually this is what people do. You know, they use the art path, but I don't do that because that means having to assign so many deformers to like one thing, and that makes for like a super messy rig in my opinion. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. It's hard, but eventually it's just, for me, it became less difficult and more fun because it's a continuous learning system, you know? Like right now I'm basing this, well, I based the body movements of this model off of Cillia's example model, which she put up for sale on her Gumroad, and I got it, and I've been studying it diligently because again, Live2D is a continuous learning process. Why is my brush so small? There we go. So what I say is hard at first, but then you eventually, you know, if you really, really do enjoy Live2D, oh boy, that is a... If you really like find yourself like, okay, maybe I'm willing to like learn this, then it becomes less. Oh, why am I doing that in the wrong deformer, in the wrong keyframe? It becomes less of a hassle. It becomes less on the difficult side and more on the fun side, you know, because you're learning. Like for me right now, yeah, it's right now rigging isn't too hard for me. It's just because I already know what I'm supposed to do. I already understand the concepts. I just find it very it's very much a hassle sometimes, you know, having to deal with this many. Like you guys saw me make these individual deformers for each one of them and like rename it, because there is no easy way out usually with Live2D. Like you have to do everything yourself at some point. This way, because you have to be pretty detail oriented in order to make a pretty decent rig, because you can't like skimp on the details. You're gonna end up with a subpar rig. I'm just gonna do reflect motion on this. Reflect motion, reflect horizontally. Yeah. Alright, that's better. Ooh, the lag is getting to me, but that's fine. It is... Yeah. That was me when I made my first model, which is this one. The rigging, the model that you see being tracked right now. My model. I was very lazy. This model doesn't even have, like, the best, like, body movement. Like, compared to this model, which has a wide range of movement, compared to this, my model is like, it can turn its head, and that's about it. But now compared to this, which is a model that can crouch and then like stretch upward and like sort of lean back, I guess. Crouch forward and lean back and step to the side. This is a major upgrade of my rigging process compared to this. It will feel like it's such a hassle to do. Like, you will feel a little too lazy to do it. But trust me, it's like worth it once you see the results. I have no idea which part this. Oh, this one. All right. So, yeah. I was lazy, but now, I mean, yeah, I still am. But now I actually begrudgingly sometimes do it. I do it. Even though, it's mendokusai. I don't know how else to phrase it, but in Japanese, mendokusai, it's a pain in the butt to do. I don't know how else to like express. Yeah, that was actually my clunky old laptop was also part of the reason why I never really bothered making something more complex. Because now I have a PC that can actually, handle the level of physics that a model like this has. I mean, I'm guessing I probably already could do it in my old laptop. It probably will crash way too often for me to like be comfortable working on it further. That's something that I need to take into account. Drink water. All right. And the last part. No, that's way too much. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention. I keep forgetting to mention a lot of things. But remember, like last time, how I had a broken like left control key, and like I was very frustrated with it because I had to like rely on my right control key. Well, it's fixed now. I can use my left control key, baby. Somebody at home was kind enough to actually, would this work? know if it will, but that's fine. Was kind enough to like fix the soldering on my keyboard because it actually already had a pretty clunky soldering job in the first place. Like it wasn't just the control key that was wonky. It was like I think the left arrow key or something, right or arrow key. I forgot. I think it was the left arrow key. Oh no, I'm just like purposefully making my voice like this. But my voice does end up like pretty croaky at night. That's just kind of natural because not that it's not that I don't it's not that I talk a lot. It's just I probably don't talk enough that my voice is just not used to it just tires itself out by the end of the day. But this is a voice that I do like normally on stream. Like I pitch down my voice. It's not normally this croaky. It probably is. I don't know. But I'm sort of also training my voice to be lower because I'm pretty embarrassed. Not embarrassed, but like conscious about my high speaking voice. Oh boy, the dogs are at it. Dogs in my neighborhood are at it. Anyways. Yeah. I'm gonna reflect that. Reflect motion. Yeah, my right control key works now. Yay. My big worry, but by the way, with this swinging action is the this piece of bang right here, because that's not too bad, because it will be seen, you know, like the end of this specific mesh. Yeah, it will be seen because the artist, my friend, who please don't. I'm not trashing you, baby. I'm just saying, like this is their first model, like first time making like model art, so I forgive them. But this is an issue with the moving hair to the side. This might end up being like dead space, but then I realized that this piece, this entire back piece literally exists for that reason, so we're fine. Oh, here, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes the language you speak just affects like our tone, our pitch. Because if I try to speak in Japanese, it just goes way up. I don't know why. It just does. Like I would say, arigato ne. It just goes like a tad bit higher. I would actually that's me forcing it down, but if I end up speaking like a bit of Japanese, which I'm not that good at anyway, I would go like, yeah, 違うだろう. And then it would just go high. Like, what are you doing? I didn't command, I would just be like, yo, voice, why are you doing that? Alright, I think the initial sway is fine. Yeah, okay. Oh, I forgot about the back hair, right? Back hair sway. Alright. Yeah, I burped. Yeah, okay, we're fine. We're good. Alright. Go to the right side of the hair. This way. What happened? Oh, I deselected it. All right. I'm gonna increase that to 7. Whatever. Probably should have increased the others to 7. I'll increase it later. Yeah, that's true. That is very much true. It will be influenced by other people. So, oh, that's actually like a thing that people like experience. It's actually really common. Like, if you're not familiar with someone, you'll end up speaking a bit lower. But if you're like super familiar, your voice just goes way up in pitch. Actually, maybe I shouldn't twist. Maybe I shouldn't like rotate it that much. Or I'll just select the bottom part. Maybe. Alright. That's fine. This. And yeah, when you like them, you kind of end up speaking a tad bit higher. I notice this a lot in people who are in relationships, and it's actually a pretty common like phenomenon that like people who are in relationships end up talking to each other in like a baby voice or whatever. It's actually pretty common. So like, it's not that weird that you oopsie. It's not that weird that you speak differently around different people. That's just normal. Probably shouldn't have swayed this too much. Actually, no, it's fine. And forest way. We're gonna do reverse way. These I'm too lazy, so I'll just reflect motion these. And hopefully it works out in my favor. It does. Alright. Why is this still tilted up? Oh, right. It's fine. The tilt up was probably distorting a lot of what I could see. That's fine. It bangs way. Yeah, that's fine. I probably should glue this and this. Yeah, okay, I think I'll glue these two. Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. You know, you don't have to like someone for your voice to pitch up. It just is the thing. You know, when you enjoy someone's company, if you feel like, because I feel like the raising of pitch is like, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a major, I'm a fashion major, for goodness sake. But I feel like it has something to do with you lowering your defenses, because like having a higher pitched voice means, you know, you're not as defensive about yourself. I'm gonna glue these two. These two ends. I'm gonna glue them. I'm gonna disable flux because I cannot see the vertices at all. Because I have flux on my monitor. But yeah, that's understandable. Like, I get you. I glue these. This is annoying me to no end. Or should I link this to the other one, actually? Yes, actually. I'm gonna link the mid bangs with back hair one with our back hair one instead. Because yeah, those are the ones that actually overlap. Yeah. Exactly. That's that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to say. Oh boy, the eraser really do go lag. That's fine. All right. There we go. That's a lot of chickens. Look at all those chickens. I have 3 cats. I have 3 cats. They're siblings. Okay, I'm gonna. That's an okay mesh. Not too bad. Right. Time to glue. Bye. bunny. Yeah, bunnies are cute. Oh, I remember I remember a discussion that I had. I think it was either here or with friends, but I think it was with friends. But like, you would never expect how long a bunny's tail actually is. I was very confused. More like, but it's not confused and more of like mildly entertained. But it is the confusion is there. All right. Yeah, I never expected I would have to glue something at this point. Oh boy, something that shouldn't have been glued got glued. Nice. Unbind. We're gonna edit the mesh. These two should not have been connected. Unbind. These two were not supposed to get connected. Oh, and this one too. Oh, geez. Unbind. There we go. You guys were not supposed to get connected. Aw. Yeah, cats do be like that. They should be fine though. What? No, I'm satisfied with this. Far back here, sweet. Oh, okay. This is like honestly a pain in the butt. That's fine. You know, move this up. Okay, we've got the back hair sway done. Aw. Sorry to hear that. What do you mean your chickens are mean, by the way? Like, do they like bully you or whatever? Do they bully you? Like, I used to like take care of chickens for like a school project thing. And... What do you mean the chickens bully you? What do you mean the chickens are mean? You sure cannot type. It's Dan, I could barely understand that message. Oh, I see. I used to take care of chickens for school. Like we actually had chickens in school we had to take care of. That was a wild time. Let's do the back hair sway too. All right, never mind. Why am I selecting all of them? Okay, here comes like the harder part, which does require a bit more patience. What do you mean they're mean? What do you mean your chickens are mean? Do they hurt you like physically? Because the chickens the only chickens I took care of were like they weren't really mean, but they were more afraid of me than they were mean. No, not the chick. No, poor chickens. Um, rip the chickens. Advance mag-isip. What do you mean they're mean? Like, no, for real. Do they like actually physically hurt you? Do they just cluck like there's no tomorrow? What? What do you mean? I don't get it. Why would it? Why? How could? No, actually, I understand how a chicken can store that much like anger in it. I completely understand. Okay, this is no, that's fine. That's fine. Not gonna worry too much about the details. This is honestly like okay. Gonna increase the width to like 10 so I can manipulate it better. Oh boy, geese and swans are like actually demons. They will kill you. Well, goose will just mildly inconvenience you. Well, not mildly, they will inconvenience you majorly. But swans have a killing intent in them that I have not seen in any other bird. Like, not even eagles, you know? Oh, like the chickens just genuinely like hate you. That's that sucks. I mean, I don't think chickens can bite. It's more of I think they'll just peck you very meanly. They just peck you probably. Well, maybe you shouldn't have chased one. You know, maybe chasing a goose in the first place was a bad idea because you've disrupted the order of the world. It's supposed to be geese chasing you, and now they're out for revenge. No, probably why. You don't chase a goose. You can chase a chicken, sure. I do that all the time because they're fun to chase. They just run away like clucking. You know. I mean, I'm not sure if that'll apply to your chickens, but the chickens I've chased away, they do be clucking. Okay. I'm gonna reflect motion for and maybe not one, because one is yeah, no, not one. You know, two. I think two has yeah, okay. So 2 to 3. Oh, I see. Like they just squawk at you very meanly. I get it. Reflect motion. Oh dear, that is not good. Not good. That's not what we want. I'll just have to manually do this. Sigh. Oh, manually. Okay. Yeah, geese are out for blood. I mean, I've never encountered a goose, like a wild, angry goose myself. Nor do I want to. I may be a bird yokai. I am not friends with birds. Alright? I'm a bird yokai, but only like an eighth of me is. That doesn't count. I have never tried goose either. Wouldn't their meat be like tough? I don't know. I've tried duck. I've tried duck, like Chinese Peking duck. I mean, it's pretty good. Do you even eat duck? Like, I. Oh, I see. They're not delicious. I see. Which makes sense, you know? Something born of pure. Something that's made out of nothing but pure spite. They can't taste that good. I don't think you can eat a swan, nor would a swan allow you to eat it. Right, we've got tiny sways. Now we just need the tiny sways for. Oh yeah, okay. We have a story here at home. Like so they once had a pet chicken named, and its favorite food was like chicken, like adobong manok, adobong manok. That's a Filipino joke, but yeah, um, adobo, a chicken adobo. It was its favorite. Oh yeah, they do that. They do that. If they're like hungry enough, they will eat their own eggs. It's usually they're unfertilized anyway, so it's like, they're not missing out on much really. Yeah. Cannibal chicken. That's quite the name for a horror for a cheesy horror movie. Quite the name. Oh, I just realized it doesn't even have the secondary space. All right. Nice. Forgot about that. Yeah, but I don't think chickens are supposed to eat meat. I don't think that's natural. You know? I'm gonna increase. Oh. Yeah, we were the pet chicken that they had was uh they like the chicken leg the most. And actually the chicken itself got so fat at some point that like they came home one day and they thought it was dead because it wasn't moving. Because it was on its side. They thought it was dead. Turns out it was just way too fat that it couldn't stand up and like help itself up. Oh man. Oh. Yeah. Cats are known to like eat their own children if they're too stressed or whatever. Like they do eat their own newborn kittens. They feel like too stressed out to raise them, or if they're like not in an ideal environment. Yeah, eat their own children. I'm not sure if dogs do that. I don't think they do, but cats do that, like domesticated cats. All right, we're done with the first sway. This is actually like the the most tiring part. The sway, because it's so like detail focused. Um, but it does give the most satisfying results. Like um, this process of rigging. It's the most time consuming personally, but it also yields the nicest results. Because okay, I'm gonna link these. Select. Oh wait, back hairspray doesn't have the small thing. All right, never mind. We're not yet done. We are not yet done. Select it. I'm just gonna do like some very quick sway rigging, and then I'm just gonna reflect the motion. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now I'm gonna link this. Select. Gonna synthesize corners, and it's not gonna give us nice results at first. It's gonna give us very weird results. Even it's gonna make it super stretched in some areas, like in these two corners. It's gonna be way too stretched. Oh, yeah. The problem with like, okay, well, in terms of cats, I would actually prefer female cats over male cats because male cats get territorial. I have two cats. I have two younger cats. We have an old like grandma cat. She's not an actual grandma, but she's a grandma to us. Well, like, yeah. The two indoor cats, one outdoor grandma cat. The two indoor cats, one of their siblings, one male, one female. We got the female spayed like pretty early. I think she was like not even a year old, or maybe after they turned a year old. I don't remember. I think she wasn't even. She was like 8 months old, so 9-10 months old. I think, I'm not sure. And like after she got spayed, she just got fatter, which was fine. But our male cat, which we haven't neutered him, he's just peeing everywhere, being super territorial. So in terms of like, in general, I actually do prefer female pets over male. As long as they get like the reproductive measures taken. Like in terms of dogs, I prefer male dogs. Just because female dogs tend to be a bit moodier, actually. They don't like me very much. The male dogs are just friendly in general. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys a little magic trick. So right now, the key forms are like all weird. Like they're stretched out in the extremes. Because I did do synthesized corners, which does what it says. It synthesizes the corners. So what we had before I did synthesized corners was we had this keyframe, this keyframe, this keyframe, and this keyframe. With synthesized corners, we ended up with this keyframe, this keyframe, this keyframe, and this keyframe. It automatically generated it for us. Oh yeah. Younger male cats don't do territorial, but my male cat is like, he's a year and a half, so he's territorial now. Anyways, now we're gonna do to fix this. As this is a little thing I learned from Mika, a VTuber as well, under Live2D Rigger, which is you take these, so you split these parameters again, add 0.5, which the 0.5 keyframes already exist. They're in between these and this. They're in between 0 and 1. They already exist. Now we're gonna link them. We're gonna take 0.5 of each. So the inner square. I'm actually going to zoom in. Actually, I will try to zoom in, actually. Not sure I can. Display capture. There we go. I'm gonna zoom in a bit so you guys can see. There, okay. So again, I did the 0.5 parameter. So now we, instead of just having one, like 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, -1, -1, -1, and 1, 1, and all those keyframes. Instead of those, we have, instead of just these 4, we have this as well. And now I added 0.5, so now we have this entire area as well. This entire yeah. Now we're just gonna take, so there's a rectangle, where the outer rectangle, we're gonna take with the parameters select, with the deformers selected, we're gonna take the 0.5 keyframes. Control Shift C to copy the keyforms at this specific keyframe, which is like kind of the shape that we want for this keyframe right here. This is the shape that we have here of the deformers is what we want for this, but it's not what we have for it because it is super like weirdly exaggerated. So we had the shape with Control Shift C, which is copy shape. We're just gonna paste the shape, Control Shift V, and it's gonna move the shape of the deformers from here. It's gonna copy it and put it here. Now I'm just gonna do that the same for all of the extremities. So okay, now I'm gonna delete the 0.5 because we don't need that anymore. We already have what we want for the extremes. Oh no. Yeah, I got a new PC. Dan here knows my suffering from when I still used. There we go. Yay. The swing is a lot better now. Yay. Now I'm gonna plop this to the physics. Now we're gonna do modeling physics. So right now, the physics that we have on the model are just the bangs, the skirt, the ribbon, arms, and the little stray hairs, and the ahoge. Now I'm actually going to use the side hair sway, duplicate it to be back hair sway. All right. Now the output settings, we're going to use back hair sway 1. Select yes because it'll automatically change similar names. And now we have a swaying. Granted, it's not the best. I still have to edit like a lot of the parameters and the pendulums. And scale back this. Yeah, I'm gonna the input setting is weird. What if I set it to like reflect? Nope. Okay, now I see the problem with the glue. I'm gonna actually unbind the glue that's attaching these two. Actually, I'm just gonna unbind all of that. Because that's actually a problem. Unbind. There we go. Alright, shouldn't matter because the swing will not be that much of a problem. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna change the pendulum so that it lasts. I'm gonna make this last a bit longer. I'm just gonna fiddle with the setting. Oh, yeah, understandable. Yeah, new PC is a little expensive. But I hope you get it soon. Yeah. People ask a lot if like a laptop or a PC is. Oh, you got a printer. Nice. I want a printer, but I don't need it. But there was a time I was a merch artist and I really wanted my own printer. If you don't have a bounce. Oh, nice. That's nice. Yeah, I was a merch artist once and I wanted that for myself too, but money. Thank you. Okay, we've got physics. Oh, okay. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed your time here, at the very least. Nice talking to you. Okay, we've got physics. Yay! Okay. Hair physics. This is not the last thing we'll be doing. By the way, like the hair physics. Man, that already took an hour? Insane. I think that just goes to, like, puts into perspective how much time I've actually spent on this model. Okay, that's fine by me. Now we're gonna add a bounce. So back hair bounce. What? This is actually the easier one to do. Around back hair bounce. One. This is actually easier to do. It's very simple. Alright. Now time to add bounce to all 9 pieces. That's fine. Let's go. Back hair. Again. 1 bounce. 8. Alright. I hope I'm doing this correctly. I'm kind of getting cross-eyed. Down. There. Oh, we should save, actually. I should save. I almost forgot to save. Yeah, let's... Oopsie. You know, I'm mad that pressing, like, so right now I'm like typing the names, right? Pressing enter won't automatically press create. It's so annoying. That's fine. I think that's what caused my golfer slash tennis elbow. The fact that I had to like constantly be like bending. My elbow's already bent all the entire time that I'm rigging. But the fact that I have to move it constantly doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Kind of annoying. Yes, I wish enter was, you know, I wish enter worked. But that's fine. Let's just work on the bounce, which shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. For the bounce, we're just gonna take this part. Bounce 1, it's just the up and down bounce movement. By the way, this is taken from Kiro Mori's tutorial on physics. So yeah, I will edit the description later. Like add in the resources that I've mentioned here. I feel bad like mentioning them but not like crediting them when I'm using their techniques. And I'll also link to Cillia's. Actually, I don't. No, I'm gonna need it later. But I'll link to Cillia's sample model as well. It's a really great resource. Oh boy, I was doing it on the wrong parameter, baby. Love that for us. Okay, we've got bounds. Okay, this bounce is fine. It's okay for if you're thinking that's it seems a little exaggerated. It is, but that's fine. I keep adding it to the wrong parameters. It's fine for it to be a little bit exaggerated, because you can always like change the level of exaggeration later on. Right now I'm gonna squish it more. Because eventually in the physics, it's just going to end up doing this. And even then, it's not going to be like super visible. But we do need that level of exaggeration for the more exaggerated movements, which will affect the hair. So yeah. Things like this, I'm going to be squishing and moving up. Ooh, bad idea. Nice. I keep adding it to the wrong parameters. Yeah, you can tell I'm tired. Fine, you know, this is fine. I'm fine. Oh, I forgot to add to the second one. Oopsie. Wow, it like lifts up so dramatically. That's fine. If it gets that bouncy, it's fine. Yeah, all right. So we've got both. Oh, wait, this one too. Forgot about that. Ah, keep forgetting. Yeah, the exaggeration is good. To learn Live2D, how long it took? Okay. So I debuted. Why is the mouth open? Oh no, the mouth is not open. That's just an optical illusion. All right. I learned Live2D a ways before my debut, which was sometime in August. I started working on Live2D in August for this model that you see right now that I am using for my tracking for my own personal model. So that's when I started using Live2D, around end of August to like September, actually mid-August probably. And then after I got this model, after I finished this model, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not gonna use Live2D anymore. But at some point, I was like, okay, I'm gonna spruce up my model's Live2D rigging because I saw a bunch of like Live2D rigging tutorials, and I was like, yo, that's actually pretty cool. Why didn't I know of that? So I was like, okay, fine. I'm gonna get back into Live2D just to improve my model's rigging because I felt bad about the bad rigging by my standards, at least. So yeah, and then I started, because when I started learning Live2D, I would look at like the more advanced tutorials and be like, what? I don't understand. So I would skip on them and I would just do things using the basic tutorials. I hope I did this right. All right. But then, and then I gave up on my model because it was just too complicated for me, for my tiny brain. And I was like, you know what? I don't have time for this. So I was like, I'm gonna give up on this for now because I did make a lot of unfixable mistakes. Like the face rigging was just so bad that I didn't want to like have anything to do with it. And like the physics was just rigged so badly, in my opinion. So I gave up on it. And then I saw and then Yoshino Art, who is my main resource for the eye physics. She posted a how to rig eyes video, and I was like, yo, that's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna try that, but I'm too lazy to try that on my own model. So I when my friend approached me asking for help in Live2D, I was like, yo, if you need like, if you want me to rig it for you, I can do that. And they were like, no, you can't do that. But I ended up doing it anyway because they gave up on Live2D. So in the end, like I got to use what I learned. So, and this was like halfway into last month. Yeah, it is intimidating. I would say this UI is not very beginner friendly. There's a lot of things going on, like what on earth is a Bezier division? What is an art mesh? It's kind of not very beginner friendly. I mentioned this earlier, but there definitely is a steep learning curve. After you get over that, it's more learning, but it's not that steep. It's a slope. It's a slow slope of learning more and more. But by the time you reach, by the time you get past that point, you already have the skills necessary to understand the more complex tutorials, and you can improve on what you already know. So it's a constant process of learning. But yeah, don't worry about it being intimidating. I was intimidated too. I opened Live2D and I closed it immediately. The first time I opened it, I was like, you know what? No. They make it look so easy, and they do. I'm making it look easy. Yeah, it is fun. It is fun. I'm making it look easy right now by just just casually, confidently editing parameters not parameters, deformers like there's no tomorrow. When you're starting out, you'll be like, oh, I don't want to change this. I don't want to change this. It's too scary. I might mess it up. That's fine. It's part of the learning process. So, to answer your question, how long did it take me? I would say about a month. I went on that super long spiel just to say, oh, about a month. But in between, the first week or so of me making my first model, and then me making my next few models, it was actually a long time of me just not working on it because I was too tired. And now I've got a bit of passion for it again, because I am learning more and I'm now understanding the tutorials better. So now I'm back into it. Okay, in my defense, okay, I would say I'm a fast learner, especially with things that I'm pretty passionate about. So yeah. I definitely wouldn't compare my learning process to other people, because that's a bad idea in the first place. But yeah, I am a fast learner with things I'm passionate about. But the things that I'm not passionate about, it takes me a bit longer. This didn't take me long to learn because I kind of already had a few foundations, watching videos. No problem. I'm glad I helped with my super vague advice and my unnecessarily long spiel. I do go off on tangents like that, huh? Oh, I forgot about the back air bounce. Hold on. I keep forgetting about that. Dang. There we go. But yeah, I'm glad I managed to help with my super vague explanations. Look. Synthesize corners. This time I don't need to do the whole 0.5 nonsense on this, because this is not that important. Yeah. Alright, now I go to physics and blending, and I actually want the bank bounce of this. Duplicate back here. Bounce. Okay. Okay, that's a little too much. I'm gonna kick down the scale. Yay, we have bouncy hair now. By the way, to like help with my learning process, I did get, especially for this model, and yeah, especially for this model, I did heavily study Cilia's example model, which is up for sale. It's up for download, up for sale. You pay like at least $30 to get it. I paid the minimum of 30 because that was all. I'm trying to minimize expenditures lately. But yeah, I did study this very heavily because it does have expansive physics. It has the OG physics, which I'm still grasping, like trying to figure out what, like how to do it, how to apply it. But this model, this example model by cillia, is where I learned how to do the stepping thing, because the stepping is not linked to the Z deformer, not necessarily like directly on the Z deformer, the body Z, which is the turning. It's not, the stepping is not linked to any of these actually directly, like in terms of, how do you say it? The stepping motion is a separate parameter. It's a separate thing, and it's attached to the body movement through the physics. And I learned that from this model, because I've been struggling to learn, how do people do the stepping? The answer is you don't attach it to body X, Y, or Z. You attach it to the physics. So smart. Because like, okay, this is the step physics. This is the pendulum. And when I I hold left click and then move to the right, it turns and it moves the value of the step. So this is the this side step of our right model's left. So when I drag it to the left, the step left gets activated because it's attached to the movement of the model at the angle Z, which is the twisting, the turning at Z. And it's so smart. I learned this through this model, and it's such a helpful resource. It's so worth the money. I wish I paid more for it, honestly, but again, minimizing expenditures. I'm still learning a lot of it, actually. Like, how do you do the OG? What on earth is force? What is force? There's no force on this example model. I don't think it's important, but this is like a great learning resource. Anyways, back to red. It is so much effort for something that won't be seen all that much. But it is like super cool to have. Oh my goodness. Alright, you guys can see, but I can see my monitor is turning yellow again. I will not be able to see any vertices. Hold on. Let's deactivate flux, because I have flux, which yeah, this one, flux. It deletes the blue light at night so that I don't stay up too late. Doesn't really help. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna save it here. And I'm gonna save a different version, 1.13. And this point, we're gonna do the aug parameters, the AUG, augmented, or whatever. This one, aug angle Y, Z, X, Y. I have no idea what these are. How these are supposed to work. I'm gonna check actually which deformers. Head aug Y, which just contains face the entire. All right. Head position body Y. Huh? Hold on. Ah, naruhodo. Okay, so it just does head aug Y, which it just moves up and down. All right. I'm scared to do a aug. I'm way too scared for this. I'm gonna edit some of the physics. Oh yeah, you guys should see the eye physics. It jiggled. The light jiggles. And I'm so proud of this. Thank you, Yoshino Art. Oh my gosh. So glad I zoomed in. I forgot to rig the brows. Keep forgetting to rig brows. You can't blame me. You can't see it. I'm gonna rig the brows. Hold on. Turn off the bangs. Brow. Hold on. Where are you? There. Okay. I'm gonna open up my Asmodee's model. Just to like see how I did the brows. Keep forgetting how I do deformers for brows. Like the deformer hierarchy for brows. L angle. What is warp attached to? Oh, brow Y, brow Z. I would say this is Z. Oh, that's what that button does. Is it obvious that I have no idea what the UI does? Like, I didn't know you could do this to toggle off like the bounding boxes. Oh yeah, if you like inspect my deformers for the bangs of Asmodee's model, I deformed the deformer to follow the shape of the bangs better. Actually, it does help with the physics better. I probably should have done that for Ren. Oh well. It is a pain to do because this is more suited for models with simpler hair. Ren has so many bangs. So many bangs. Anyways, I am digressing. Like a lot. Oh my god. I forgot to edit the stupid. Alright, so let's edit the match. The details on who? Asmodee? Yeah, Asmodee's art is great. I was like, I told Asmodee, like, yo. I should have told Asmodee, actually. Asmodee's art is really cool. It's very detailed. I wish I could render hair like that. even like the jeans, like the denim on Asmodee is rendered out fully. And I was just like, yo, I'm the fashion student. How come yours? How come you're more patient than I am with details? I'm gonna. I don't really need to do too many details to this. I really don't. Auto connect. All right. Oh yeah. Okay, I can just flip this. Okay, we're gonna delete the right eyebrow. But yeah, Asmodee's hair is so detailed. And all that for... I was like, yo, I wish honestly, like, I wish this was split more. I could probably do, like, prettier, like, physics for this. Right now, it's just pretty simple. But if this were, like, split better... Not better, but more detailed. If this were, like, split more, like the hair... God, the hair physics would be so good for this. But yeah, I'm fine with how what kind of voice is that? I'm satisfied with how I did the rigging. All right, that's fine. Thank you for joining. Oh yes, V to you. I should probably sleep soon. I'm gonna finish the browse rigging at least. I always say that my browse rigging takes like 5 minutes, but with how much I'm talking, it might take longer. Oh wow, my voice is giving out. All right, we'll make this quick. Let's close physics and body movement. Let's go to brow one. Brow L Y 8. Brow R Y. Yeah, okay. Why am I doing that? I don't need to do that. Right eyebrow's not important. Brow Y. How did I do the brow rigging? Keep forgetting how I do brow rigging. Okay, up and down. Okay. Conventions still apply. I think this applies to form. Yeah. The mesh goes to form. All right. What is it with these bots and like invading my chat? What did I do? What did I do? Like, go away. Brow LZ. Okay. My voice is like giving out. That's fine. All right. Now for this, I'm going to add an art path. This is not going to be much of an art path. That's fine. form is up. All right. Probably should have deformed this better, actually. Hold on. There. All right. Gonna copy paste. Select. Okay. Gonna turn on the right eyebrow. That's fine. Now I'm gonna change to brow RY. Change brow R angle. Change this to brow R form, and now everything is has been moved to the correct parameters. Yay! She can emote now. I think I can test this out on VTube Studio. I'm not sure. I think I can do a separate instance of VTube Studio. I'm gonna check. I can do like another, a new instance of VTube. Not sure if my PC can handle it, but we'll save this. No, I don't want to save it. A new instance of VTube Studio should start. We'll close the cillia model too. Yeah, a new instance of VTube Studio starting. Okay. There. Okay. I'm gonna turn on X. And I'm gonna export this. Different instance. I'll save it. File. I'll switch to window capture just so that my my files don't get revealed to the world. Yeah. I'm gonna export this for runtime. This should hide the pop-up that appears when I do this. I'm gonna test out. Yeah, okay, that hides it. Perfect. One point. Save. Okay, I'm just gonna save it. And then I think I'll finish the stream after I do the model testing. Because what's cool about VTube Studio is I can run 2 instances of it, and I can run webcam tracking on both instances. It'll have the same tracking, obviously, or it can have different, I think. Not sure. Not too sure. I'm gonna test it out. Okay, I gotta restart the. I'm gonna restart a new instance. Okay. I hope this will show the model. Show the new instance. Is the squares. I'll just do the auto setup, and then I can do the tracking test. Okay. I just gotta fix some of the physics, whatnot. All right. I'm gonna show you guys the tracking. Hold on. All right. And now I have two instances of VTube Studio tracking. Mouth open sensitive needs speed tone. Okay, I don't know if it's running. It might not be. Yeah, I'll just use display capture. There. All right. Yeah, okay. We've got tracking. It's not blinking as much as I wanted to. Hold on. Yeah. Physics is nice. This is weird having like 2 different people doing the same like motions. Yeah. You know, most people would have to turn off their tracking for like their initial model just to test. But VTube Studio is too powerful, I guess. It can do hand tracking and it can also do 2 separate instances. I think you should be able to see now. All right. How's the full body? All right, look. I think I'll strengthen the physics a bit. Maybe that's just VTube Studio lagging. Probably is. I'll test this out later. That looks good. Yeah, did it. This is weird because the voice is different. It is my voice, but on a completely different model. Yeah. Yeah, the hard work is so worth it because it looks so nice. I mean, the physics of the skirt is weird, but I think that's because my PC is like struggling to render both at the same time. I'm gonna lessen the resolution of this. Hold on. Here? I don't remember. Yeah. I'm gonna lessen the resolution of this to by 720 and oh whatever. Yeah, this is a lot better. The physics is still a bit wonky on the skirt. I think I'll fix that in Live2D. This is pretty good. I'm gonna lower the physics. It's called. Yeah, we've got physics. It might strengthen the physics of the ribbon. Or I can just kick up the physics to like 70. See what happens. Alright, maybe 60. Yeah, alright. Let's see if I can like change some of the things here. Where's mouth open? For mouth open, I do a bit of smoothing just so that it's not so like wonky. Don't worry, don't mind my face. I'm just testing out different facial expressions. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. Where is Live2D? There. Okay, I think we're gonna finish here. Because I'm tired. And we finished not much, but I did do a lot because it does take a while. But yeah, I'm gonna end this here because it's 12 a.m. 12:30. Geez. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining, and I guess I'll see you guys when I decide to stream my polls for Ito, which is I think this Sunday or Saturday. I think it's on Saturday. I don't remember. I think it's Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So on Saturday, instead of doing a drawing stream, which I'm so sorry I had to cancel the last one, it's just so tired and caught up in like requirements and stuff. Instead of a drawing stream for Saturday, we'll be doing me pulling Ito and hopefully getting his weapon. Because I don't know if you guys have seen the leaks. Skyward Harp? I have R2. Like seriously. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah. Sorry for the late stream. I'll stream the Ito pulling in the afternoon because I won't be able to wait until night. I physically will just ascend. Yeah. I'll see you guys when I pull for Ito. I'm still gonna confirm when that is. But yeah. See you guys and stay safe. Oyasu, thank you for joining me in this half scuffed rigging stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for joining. Oyasu, Oyasu. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed. Oyasu.